Okay, I went back downstairs off screen and restocked on Metagel, so that way we could just go straight back onto the galaxy map here. Now, was that a mission? Because my journal hasn't updated with that. Derelict freighter, here we go. But yeah, that was taken care of. It's just a little radiant quest that you can get while you're out here. And now we've got a couple of other ones to take care of here before we move on. So we will go do that. Kind of surprised the Admiral isn't calling me and asking me, how'd everything go out there. But, well, whatever, not a big deal. We don't need him to update us on everything. It's just a matter of practice. Maybe I'm just used to Mass Effect 3 because he usually contacts you a lot more in that one when you're doing missions for more status updates and stuff. Let's go to Vostok first, just because it's closer. See what we can find out that way. Wonder how many days it takes to travel in between these solar systems, excuse me. Because it might take a little while, even though we're traveling pretty quickly. Obviously, the loading screens, when you see the Normandy like that, we're traveling at faster than light speeds, but not in a vacuum like in the mass relay. Anyway, we're in the Vostok system, and we have Clomarthu here. Let's start with this one, see if it's anything. No, not really. Clomarthu has a reducing atmosphere of methane and nitrogen. The surface is hot and mainly composed of sodium with deposits of uranium. Ooh, Jesus. That would be dangerous. In terms of size and orbit, Clomarthu is a virtual twin of Earth, but utterly lacks life. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's all the uranium on the planet. But the surface temperature is also really hot, so that might be a problem as well. If only it wasn't uranium, if only it was carbon, then maybe we'd be in better shape. Okay, there's Notacrux, and that's where we need to go. But first, I'm going to look around this asteroid field. Excuse me, I was going to say these, but there's only one. And see if we can find any asteroids to scan first. Let me stay in the asteroid field real quick. Aha, here we go. Metallic asteroid, what have we got? Palladium, alright. More heavy metals. I don't know how common or rare those were. I know when I did my last playthrough of this game, I found most of the gases first and then didn't find a whole lot of anything else, and then I started doing other missions, and I think Pharos was the second one I did, and I ended up finding a hell of a lot more heavy metals and everything like that when I started doing stuff after Pharos, so probably finding them in a little bit of a different order this time. Alco. Excuse me. The geological properties of Alco have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. A fairly typical mixed outer system, terrestrial rock. Let me start again. A fairly typical mixed outer system terrestrial of rock and ice, Alco has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon, and you can see that on the atmosphere there. It's trace, but it's there. Its crust is composed of silicates and water ice with deposits of aluminum. That's interesting. Unregistered starship traffic has been recorded in the vicinity of this planet. Travel is not advised, probably because it's an icy planet, and therefore pirates and raiders will stay out there. You probably have to have pretty good pressure suits, though, to stay there, considering the temperature is so far below zero. Pataiton. Looks like piss. Rather small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Pataiton's atmosphere contains large quantities of chlorine. That's probably why it looks like piss. I think, anyway. But regardless, we can survey it and see what we can find on this piss planet. One of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. Okay, and we found an unmanned vessel in orbit. Asari made, but very old. Maybe we'll be able to get a little money for repairs from those artifacts that we found, other than the, Matriarch's writings, but whatever. Finally, we have Notacrux.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
And that's strange. Wonder why there wouldn't be anybody saying anything down there. Well, either way, we have to land there and see what we can find. But first, Notacrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, and a thick nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, and a rich ecosystem. Oh, sounds pretty nice. It would seem to be perfect for life. The relatively high percentage of oxygen makes humans feel energized and alive, though it has also allowed insect analogs to grow to frightful sizes. So sort of like the Jurassic period on Earth, I think. Maybe a later period. Whatever. Unfortunately, oh god, Notacrux is a case of almost not quite. Thunderstorms are as common as on Earth, but in Notocrux's thicker, oxygen-rich atmosphere, they are deafening and spark constant wildfires. More damning, damning? Did I just say damning? More damning, however, are the large and ubiquitous tufts of pollen that float on the high-pressure air. In humans and other oxygen-breathing species, they cause severe or lethal allergic reactions. Ah, man. So close, but no cigar. It's unfortunate. Sounded like such a nice place to stay until they started mentioning the deafening thunderstorms and the pollen from Super Mario World 2. How do I want to handle this? There wasn't a hazard, so I don't really need the chief along. We brought Rex and Tally. We brought Rex and Garrus. Let's do... We're not thinking that we're going to face any Geth here, so I don't really need Garrus and Tally along. Let's do Caden and... Let's do Caden and Ashley, why not? Might as well try them. You know, we used them for Pharaohs, but whatever. I seem to be coughing again. I don't know why I'm coughing. Maybe just a tickle in my throat. Hopefully it doesn't mean I'm getting sick. That would suck. I would still make videos, obviously, because I can't really afford to take a day off or anything like that from this, and I wouldn't really have anything to do either, but well, we already got something on our map there, and that doesn't bode well. Oh yeah, there's the pollen. You can kind of see it floating on the screen right in front of me there, and then there's some over on the other side of the Mako there, but couldn't see it before. I guess it makes sense now. Those are pretty large tufts of pollen. Strangely enough, when I looked at the save file for it was the cornucopia we were just on, right? It said that we were saving on Terrace 4? I don't know what Terrace 4 is. It sounds like a planet from Metroid Prime, but whatever. So we've got debris, we've got an anomaly, the science facility, but there's enemies over here, right? To my left? Well, let me face that direction and see what they have over there. Whole lot of nothing. Alright, let's go find out what's over there then, because there's obviously some kind of turret, but I don't know what it's there for. Maybe we'll figure it out once we get there. Probably protecting something. Not seeing a whole lot of turrets. What have we got here? Thorian creepers, so that's not good. Come on, you bastards! Can I hit them? Just do that. I'll just burst fire, see if that works. Works alright. Screw it. Whoa, look at all the pollen. Holy crap. Well, that takes care of that. I thought it was a turret because usually triangles indicate turrets on these maps, but apparently it's just a bunch of creepers. Doesn't mean it's any less a problem, but, you know, it could have been a hell of a lot worse, I suppose. There's that, and then there's... No, I mean, I could get out of the Mako and kill them, but why? No point. I think we're good. Let's see what's over here. Weapons out, though, because we don't know what we're facing. Well, we do know what we're facing, but we don't know their numbers, so... Now, what do you suppose... This looks like a wrecked car. Huh. Wonder what this is all about. Ooh, a hardened crate. Holy crap. Gonna have to be careful with that one. Let's see this one first. Well, these two first, really, is what I mean to say. Hey, I got some heavy armor for Rex. I think it's pretty good, too. It's Warlord armor. So we might not have to actually go back and get that for him. And that had Metagel in it, too. Maybe I should have waited on the Metagel. Oh, well. Explorer 5, light armor for humans. I think that's a little worse than what Caden and I have, though, so I'm not really concerned with that. I'll look at how good all these other weapons are later. The Raptor is a new class of weapon, though, that we couldn't get before. But, I don't know. They're all pretty good. I'll see once I get that far. We'll look at the... I'll look at the stuff that I'm getting later. Turian light armor. Silverback's actually pretty good Turian armor, so I'll have to look and see if that's any good. But yeah, I'll have a look at all that stuff off screen, probably in between episodes. Maybe I'll sell some stuff to the requisitions officer and stuff like that, but not right now. We appear to have a deposit on this mountain here, somewhere. So I'm going to try to get to it. I don't know if I can, because I don't know if I can get up this cliff face right here, because it's blue and there's no grass on it, which usually means that you can't get up it, but I guess we got up that one, which is fine. Now, Joker, if you yell at me about going outside of the mission parameter area, I know, dude. I'm just trying to find some deposits that are on my... Oh, my God! Okay, well, that was a little close. Whoa. Let's not get stuck now. Probably stuck. I'm totally stuck in this little valley right now, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Try to get out of this mess. I got myself... That would have gone horribly, but I get the feeling our little thingy is down there. Well, Geronimo, ladies and gentlemen. All this pollen's getting to me, man. Well, it's down here. I thought we were going to go flying off the mountain there for a second, but apparently not. I was ready to use my thrusters and everything, try to get us out of that mess, but nope. Aw, what do you mean this isn't flatland? I guess it isn't really that flat, huh? Let's not run over the sample, though. That'd be bad. Try to find some place relatively even to park our ATV. Can we even
Hostile
get a...
spotted.
Hostile spotted? Where?
Negative contacts, Commander.
You imagining things again, Chief? I don't know what the hell's going on right now. Okay, we need to do something like this. No, not that. This. So we're on flatland. We can just...
Moving out.
There we go. I just couldn't get up and around it before. Ooh, another gold deposit. Not bad. Let's see what we can do with this. Alrighty. More heavy metals for me. Another level up. Not that I need it. And more stuff to do after this. We'll do the level up later. I don't think there's anything over there, so I'm not even going to bother with that now. I'm going to get out of this mountain range is what I'm going to do. If we go up and around like we did, we can probably get out and head over that way. I just want to try to get to this topography right here where we landed, because it looks like a relatively easy trip up and around into this topography to get to the anomaly over there. Of course, getting there is all a matter of opinion, because I might not actually be able to get out of these mountains very easily either. Well, we're going to find out today. See how good my piloting skills are. They're not very good. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm pretty bad at piloting the Mako. I don't know if we're going to be able to get enough traction up here. Come on, baby. Come on. Make it. Make it. You're almost there. You're almost there. Okay, good. Now don't fall off. All right. We'll go through this narrow mountain pass if we can. And once we get out of it, we'll try to get... oh, God. Oh, yeah, this is not a pass at all, is it? It's a trap. I see what you're trying to do, developers, and I won't let you do it. No, Mako, go to the right. To the right. Come on. Damn it. There we go. Trying to get out of that little valley before I get stuck, because that is not my idea of a good time. This way, maybe. Well. And then... well, we're almost back on track. A little bit. We're getting there. We're getting there. Wow. This I can get up just fine, so that's good. Where are we now exactly? I think this is the planet where I kept getting stuck when I was trying. I think I've gotten that deposit there before. And then I ended up getting stuck, so like that was bad before. Maybe this debris will be closer, because it looks like we're going to come out on this topography, so maybe I can go... Yeah, probably going that way is a bad idea, so maybe we just end up going that way. So let's go this way for a little while. Maybe we'll go up and left. Come on, make it. Make it, alright. I hate these damn mountains, man. Just makes it so much more difficult to get any traction in this thing. Well, be careful, don't want to wreck my nose there. If that's even what you call it. Then we're going to go barreling down a hill, no doubt that would... Again, if this wasn't a controlled G environment inside of our little ATV there, we'd probably have a bunch of broken bones from that, but, you know. The Alliance knows how to handle those sorts of things. Whee! Sorry, I don't really have too much to talk about. I'm getting that syndrome again where it's like, you know how on car trips, I already explained this before, but you know how on car trips there's like a period where you're just like silent and you want to say something, but you don't have anything to say. That's how I feel right now. Although, really, I'm trying to figure out one of the reasons why I sort of don't like the silence in my commentary. Normally, I try to fill the void by talking, even if the talking doesn't have anything productive in it. I'm not really sure why I do that. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that... Because I was reading in my my business communications book, and it was talking about how Americans don't like silence because they take it as someone not understanding things. And I think there's some truth to that. Sometimes when someone is silent with me, I'll say, you know, hey, are you listening? Or hey, do you understand what I'm saying? And that could be considered an insult in some cultures because some cultures, silence is, you know, them understanding something. So, you know, it could be worth thinking about. I really hope there aren't any thresher maws on this planet. I'm just thinking about that. There's enough flat land to maybe cause them to be here somewhere. But anyway, yeah. The silence is something that I try to avoid. I suppose I don't have to, because it's not like the silence is hurting anybody. But I think I went the wrong way here. Or maybe this is the mountain pass and I'm just imagining it. But, yeah, the silence isn't hurting anybody. I just prefer not to... Whoa. Almost landed on it. Ancient debris. Let's explore. But yeah, silence isn't hurting anybody. I just don't know if it's productive, I suppose. Silence usually isn't considered productive in most cases when the primary job is talking, anyway. Almost pressed square there at the end. That would have been bad. A Turian insignia from the Thracia colony. Anything worth it in here? There's obviously water of some kind on this planet because it says it washed down from the mountains. But the computer still has power. It's been here for centuries. That's kind of amazing, actually. Must have preserved it pretty well. This doesn't really look like a bog, though, so I wouldn't expect it to preserve it, but, well, whatever. I'm going to back out of here because I would rather deal with the topography back here than deal with the topography that it looks like I would take if I was just going directly to my current destination, that debris. Instead, let's deal with the normal topography that's out here. Potentially deal with thresher maws, but, I mean, I would be hyperventilating again because they're thresher maws, and we all know that Shepard is not a big fan of thresher maws, but, it's better than trying to have the Mako pull its own weight in the mountains. Look at how sheer those cliffs are, man. Not a fun time for anyone, especially not the Mako's hydraulics. That would suck. Scared me for a second because I heard the PS3 booting something up. It was probably just loading a little bit of the planet there, but I was afraid it was going to cause a thresher maw to spawn. Then I'd be like, holy shit, that's loud, and I'd have to lower my TV volume by like 6, even though it's only on 4 right now. This is a little rough terrain, isn't it? Oh boy. So we're going to get even rougher terrain here in a minute if this debris isn't on the, oh, let's see. It's probably up a little bit. Looks like it's in the mountains there, switch. Well, stay away from me, mountain. Stay away from me. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? You bastards. Put this stuff all the way up where I can't reach it. Yuck. Mountain climbing. I like rock climbing in real life, but this game, it's not that much fun. Oh no, please don't tell me. No, get out of there, Mako. Mako, get out. Mako! This is gonna take a while. Try to scale a sheer cliff face again, though, which is probably why it's gonna take a... Is there an easier way around to this? It doesn't look like it. Oh, how the hell am I supposed to get... Oh my god. Now I'm stuck again. Great. Might have to cut here because this is going to be a little bit bullshit trying to get up this place, but we'll see. See how long it takes me to get up there. I'm not going to have you guys sit through me crawling up the mountain at 2 miles an hour. That would just be ridiculous. Come on. Speaking of productivity, that's not productive at all. I may have found a little path up, though. Let's see how this goes. I think I've found this path before, only to find out that it only goes about halfway. Yeah, it only goes about halfway. Damn it. We're gonna try it anyway. Oh, man. That didn't work. How the hell do I get to this? What if I do this? No, don't fall over. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Alright. We're in better shape than we were, although I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because we might just get stuck here, because it says sheer cliff face here. Oh, wait. We may have found something. Come on, baby. Hold together a little longer. Just get to that grass and we'll be good. Come on, come on. Okay. Whoa. Not too fast, not too fast. That might be a valley and then I might get stuck again. This is a little valley, but I'm already going downhill, so that doesn't matter. I think we made it. I'm pretty sure we made it. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, we made it. Alright. Whew! Oh god. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Well, that was a trip, huh? I don't know how much of that I'm going to leave in. Probably all of it. It didn't take me that long to get up there.
Got it.
Let's see what this crashed probe has to say for itself, considering it crashed all the way over in this valley over here. What have we got? That wasn't too bad. Tungsten rounds and combat scanner. Alright. Was there something up on this hill here? What the hell is that? Are these the space cows? Hold on a second. This is a space cow. What are you doing here? Hello? I'm trying to communicate, but it doesn't look like you're too...
Yes, ma'am.
Try talking to this thing, Lieutenant, because it sure as hell isn't listening to me. At least I can't hear its sound effects anyway. There's space cows on this planet. Huh. Guess they don't mind the pollen. Now I think there's one of them by itself. I don't remember exactly where it is on the map, but I think it's probably like up here, to be honest with you. But there's one space cow that's sitting by itself, away from all the colonies that are down here. This is one colony of space cows. There's a couple of colonies, but if you go over to the one that's by itself and you turn your back on it, he actually starts stealing credits from out of your back pocket. I thought that was hysterical the first time I found that. Oh god, that was great. But yeah, just be mindful of that. If you find one by itself, don't turn your back on it, because it will probably take some money from you. And considering we need all the money we can get right now, that's not a good idea. What the hell is this one doing? Should probably get off that terrain, man. It doesn't look like it's doing you any good. Alright. Now it's a matter of getting back up this mountain and then seeing if I can get out of here. Because I have to make it back to the lower ground over there in order to cross this pass, go all the way through here, go through this pass, and then end up at the science facility. I could just go straight down from here, but then we'd be at it for just as long as it'll take for me to get around here, down through here, and then over. So we'll just do this instead. I think that's a little bit easier. And it should be easier getting out of here, I think, considering we're now going mostly downhill instead of mostly up. So it should be good. Of course, if the Mako gets stuck on something, that doesn't even matter what I just said. Just I'll eat my own words and be forced to go all the way back around again, but, you know, Doesn't look like we're getting stuck. We're just getting thrown around like rag dolls out here because of all the crazy terrain. I don't like all this terrain. Make more flat land. I'll kill more thresher moths if I have to, but this terrain driving is ridiculous. You hear me, BioWare? Probably don't care. I mean, really, why would they? I'm, you know, not that popular. My opinion doesn't matter that much. Okay, we need to turn a little left and then try to go through this little mountain pass here. I'm going to put a little marker, I think, on it, so that way we can try to get through it in relative order. It looks like there's some sort of deposit there, unless that's the facility and we're just across from it at that point. This does not look like the small mountain pass that I was envisioning when I looked this up on the map there. Here we go again. Let's try this. That looks like a little walkway. It's not a roadway, of course, because the Mako is definitely not meant for this sort of narrow passage, but it doesn't make it all the way up, does it? Oh, damn it, here we go again. How do I do this? Maybe if I can get over there. Maybe I should have just gone over here and gone around in the first place. I don't know. This doesn't go anywhere either. God damn it. I hate this. Right, maybe if I can get over there. Of course, that involves me scaling sheer cliff faces and moving up them sideways, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see. I hate this planet so much. So much. So much. So much. So much. Let's try this over here. If I can ever get there. Whoa. No, not there. Okay, this is a little bit less sheer. Maybe this will help. I want to try to get up and around the mountain because obviously the science facility is up and around these mountains. But Joker couldn't land us on the other side of these mountains. Oh no. We had to land all the way over here where it's so difficult to get up here. I'm not getting up that. Trials and tribulations of piloting the Mako, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure this is one of the reasons why most people didn't like this game's side missions so much, because you had to pilot this thing up hills like this. Like it's not feasible, you know. I don't want to spend 20 minutes on piloting to the facility that I have to get to, you know. That just doesn't seem like a good plan to me. And we still have one more planet to go through before we finish this off, so I'm kind of budgeting my time here. It's not budgeting well. Okay. We made it to this brave new world across this ridiculous mountain range. Now that I had to go all the way out of my way just to get to it, I'm putting a marker down here for that mountain pass. But we're going downhill first. Shoot to thrill. Well, that wasn't what I was planning on doing. Okay. At least it's relatively flat here. Of course, I say that, but in like 2 minutes we're going to have to jump through mountains again just to try to get around here. Whee! You okay, Pat? You're alright. I should probably turn the heater on. She's probably cold. Well, this is nice. See, like, when you don't have to go up the mountains, it's nice. It's a nice atmosphere, you know? It's not too... I have a feeling that's our mountain pass right there, actually, now that I think about it. It's a nice atmosphere when you don't have to go up the mountains, but imagine trying to get anywhere on this planet. I imagine it would be quite difficult. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Since I don't know whether or not there are thresher moths on this planet,